Tracking several developing stories tonight, beginning with the latest on the double murder indictment of former Patriot Aaron Hernandez.
It is a story that was first breaking on Eyewitness News at noon. The one-time football star, already awaiting trial for one murder, is now charged with killing two more people a year earlier.
His stunning fall from grace began last June when Hernandez was arrested at his home in North Attleboro in connection with the death of Odin Lloyd, whose body was discovered days earlier nearby.
Weeks later, reports surfaced that police were investigating possible links between Hernandez and an unsolved double homicide in Boston's South End in July of 2012.
And this morning, the former All-Pro tight end was indicted again on 2 counts of first-degree murder and other charges related to what investigators call an ambush and execution in Boston.
We are quite confident in our evidence. That's why we asked the grand jury to vote on it this morning, that Aaron Hernandez is the principal, the shooter, and the person responsible for taking the lives of the 2 victims.
Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell has been working this major story all day long. She joins us now live with the new details we've learned since noon.
Mike and Shannon, the Suffolk County District Attorney says investigators have been working this case relentlessly for nearly 2 years. He says there were 80 exhibits and more than 24 witnesses presented to the grand jury, all leading to today's indictment. He's already an accused killer. Now former Patriot star Aaron Hernandez has been indicted on 2 additional murder charges, this time for a double murder in Boston in July of 2012.
Mr. De Abreu and Mr. Furtado were ambushed and executed.
The Suffolk County District Attorney says the shooter was Aaron Hernandez. He says Daniel De Abreu, Safiro Furtado, and Hernandez were at the same nightclub just before the murders.
But their chance encounter inside the club triggered a series of events that culminated in these murders.
3 other men were also in the car with the victims. One was shot in the arm. The other 2 escaped injury. At the time, eyewitnesses told police a person driving a silver SUV with Rhode Island plates pulled up to the victim's car, opened fire, then took off.
There were a number of significant developments in this investigation. Those developments include the recovery of the car Hernandez used during the murders, in which he later hid in a relative's garage in Bristol, Connecticut, and the recovery of the murder weapon from an individual with ties to Hernandez.
Hernandez is also facing a murder charge for the execution-style killing of Odin Lloyd, who was shot to death in an industrial park in North Attleboro last June.
What link, if any, between the 2 murder cases is there?
We have no comment on that.
As we've reported, court documents reveal a security supervisor at a Boston club overheard a conversation which allegedly connects the 2 cases. Hernandez has pleaded not guilty to Odin Lloyd's murder and is being held without bail. The DA says the victims in the double murder had no ties to gangs or any other criminal activity. Now, today, Hernandez was indicted on several other charges besides murder. Coming up new at 6, we'll tell you about them. For now, live with the mobile newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.